Hello, everyone. As I have mentioned in a couple videos, I have a new deck that I've been working on that I just got the prototype for. It's called the Missing Variables, and I started putting this deck together with news in reverse in mind, like different true crime / world news. Essentially, I was looking for different ways to get further into stories with confirmations, like seeing repeating themes and everything like that. So what I did was I broke down a regular style deck into cartomancy divination. So each of the cards in a regular deck translates to a tarot deck. So it's kind of similar themes to that, but broken down to be used as clues in true crime, world events, and even like your own life you can use. This is really designed to be used with the Whispers of the Unsolved deck and or a tarot deck. So it doesn't have to be Whispers. You could kind of do the same thing with a tarot deck, but it's meant to be used in combination with something else. It's obviously you could do a full reading with it, but the intention of it is to be almost like a clarification deck, or like a beneath the surface of what you've already put together type clues is what this is meant to be. So this one is coming in a box, and on the back of the card box is what's on the back of the cards in the box. It's called the Missing Variables, and this is also the cover card that's in the box as well. The boxes come with plastic wrap on them. If you would like your box signed, you can note that when you're ordering, but just be aware that if it's signed, it's also not going to have the original plastic wrapping on it. So totally up to you. I have a video of kind of going through this already, so I'm going to show you that and kind of talk as I'm doing that. There we go. All right. Oh no, is this slow motion? Maybe not. Okay. So they do come with like the little plastic or paper thing, but I already took it off. They are poker size, so they're not full tarot size. They're around the same size as the Whispers deck. And that is the back of the cards that I just showed. Has a little description of the deck. I put 2 different layouts in there, essentially spreads of how to use the deck in combination with Whispers and Tarot. And then you'll see that each card has a bunch of different options. It all has a customized picture. At the top there, you'll see the title and kind of like a little extra clue. And then all of the character cards have a quote with them as well to kind of like identify the character. And the character ones are more geared towards like what kind of person you're looking for in a specific role that you're looking into. I'm going to show you a couple of them here in a second and show you kind of how they're meant or intended to be used. And then I'll show you how you can order if you do want to, because I will have a limited first version of these. Or first shipment, not first version. Okay, so I'm going to use this in combination with the Whispers deck and see if we can get something that has currently been in the news or is about to be in the news. All alleged, my opinion, not facts. Sad, grandparent, elder, making a deal, confession in reverse, trafficking. So then we use this deck to kind of get into deeper meanings. It's like what's in the details of it, right? So we have 10 of Spades, the final hour. The truth emerges, but at what cost? A case reaches its climatic resolution, a dramatic verdict in the courtroom, justice served, or a miscarriage of justice, the truth finally laid bare for all to see, widespread consequences of the case ripple outward, closure but at a cost, and legacy shaped by truth, lies, and justice. I'm getting tongue-tied. Okay, so someone getting tongue-tied in a final hour, confession making a deal in reverse is like you didn't go through with your end of the deal as it pertains to what would be the topic of this news headline here. The Joker, truth and revelation, justice in the face of a scandal, uncovering hidden truths, heroes rising from turmoil, whistleblowers revealing corruption or injustice, stories of unsung heroes seeking justice against all odds, scandals that ultimately restore balance or truth. We have in the silence of secrets, truth finds its voice. Justice, though delayed, is inevitable. So you kind of use your intuition to see kind of which one you're leading towards here if needed, if it's not immediately obvious based off of what you're already talking about. That's why I'm saying it's meant to be used in combination with another deck, because you should be able to see what you already have and look at this and be like, oh, it's clearly this is the direction we're going. And let's get a character card as well here. Okay, we have Jack of Diamonds, the apprentice of ambition, young, driven, but morally conflicted. Ambitious leader, and then it says what that means. Unfinished plans. Moral dilemmas, hidden potential, naive risk taker, blind loyalty, rookie in the spotlight. And just for example, thrust into public scrutiny too soon, facing criticism and intrigue. And the quote is, I dream of riches, but every choice feels like a gamble with my soul. And then it kind of has a picture of what that character would look like energetically. Same thing for the character cards. Yeah. These are not as thick as the Whispers deck. They're a little bit thinner. They're still very tough. Like they're still the same coating or whatever they put on it. You know, they still, I wanted them a little bit more bendable. And yeah, they're pretty easy to shuffle as well. They're not, just not as thick. This deck needed to be a little bit thinner. Okay, so that is it. For those who would like to pre-order the deck, you can do so at my website, stan.store/thereckoningco. They will be here. I'm going to probably be ordering them at some point this week, which should put the date still by the end of February. So end of February, first week of March at the latest, that first shipment should be here. Yeah, so I only put 100 for the spots available for right now. If it goes above that, I can make it more. So don't think that it's going to run out at that. I'm just trying to gauge what I should order for the first order, if that makes sense. Okay. So if you can't get to it right away and you need to wait, that's okay. They'll be available again. I just need to gauge interest before ordering a bunch. Yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. I hope that you all love it as much as I do. I'm going to do, this is why I've been waiting to do the next news in reverse, because I knew I had this coming and I was like, I need to just wait for it. So now that this is here, I'm going to be doing the news in reverse that all of you asked the questions for as soon as I can. Yeah, talk to you soon.